So we've got here our leading researcher.
Yes, the Red Cow chief engineer of research.
There's nothing I'm proud of.
Of Roseanne.
But I will be honest. Probably since January when Roseanne went up on Amazon Prime, I've at least watched it about 7 times over, all 9 seasons.
Really?
Oh my God.
All 222 episodes. It's on a constant roll. Like I take a nap to it. It's just in the background constantly.
How does Mike feel about Roseanne?
I think he hates it. In fact, I know he hates it.
What is it? What is it about the show that really does it for you?
I don't know. I guess it's somewhat reminiscent of
Childhood?
my household.
Oh yeah, it does remind me of the St. Lawrence a little bit. But it actually has sharp writing. You'd say it's a genuinely funny show. Because she was again, I know very little about Roseanne. I didn't watch the show when I was a kid. As a matter of fact, as soon as it came on, as soon as I saw her being like,
that's how I feel about MASH.
I was out.
As soon as I see that helicopter on there.
Because it was always the show that came on after Simpsons or after something I actually wanted to watch. But did you watch it when you were a kid?
It wasn't even on Fox, man.
What was ABC? It was always ABC. So what would it have come after on ABC? Maybe like Full House on Tuesdays?
No, it wasn't on the TGI Friday. Was it Full House TGI Friday?
Well, it was for a bit, and then it ended up moving to Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Full House did for like the last 3 seasons. Well, so Roseanne, you love it. You can't get enough of it.
Love it.
So
I mean, the newer stuff, like any of the reboots, like the new Will and Grace reboot, really kind of takes a while to...
Diminishing returns?
Yeah.
Because we like...
Probably the last couple episodes of the new seasons are decent. They start to reminisce of the old stuff, but... I don't know. Did you watch the new Roseanne?
I didn't watch the old Roseanne.
Did you watch the new Roseanne?
Why would I tune in with the other 20 million people?
Everybody seems like they're all hopped up on Xanax and they're really slow speaking.
What?
Like everybody's like affect for their acting is just very slow speaking, and it doesn't feel right.
Stick with Fuller House when it comes to your sitcom.
I made it through like 4 episodes.
We've watched all 3 seasons.
You guys are cracked.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, and by good I mean like not at all. Like it's like salt, but it's fine. They have a good energy about them. When Bob Saget shows up, it's a little sad, but John Stamos still looks real good. And
do you get the sense that they really wanted to be weaved into the story? Like they need jobs.
I think that they could have decided
25 years.
They could have decided to make them live with the grown women, but they didn't go that way. So they just show up.
Yeah, how they inherit the house.
There's a whole thing in the first episode where Danny was going to sell it, but then he ends up giving it to DJ because there's like a last minute decision not to.
Because she's like a struggling veterinarian.
Yes. Well, her husband like just died, and much like the original.
What is this family doing? Like all the spouses die.
Much like the original series, it just happened off camera and no one's talking about it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like we'll talk about it 4 seasons in when we find a home video with the father, right before his tragic car accident.
That one episode of Full House where they're all staring at the home video.
Yes.
Of what I have to assume is the car accident itself.
Shortly after, Danny just pulls the tape apart. He destroys all evidence.
In a very special.
Nobody talks about the mother.
You've been watching that Funny or Die series, a very special episode.
Yes, a very special episode.
What's that about?
It's there's obviously sitcoms are very special episodes in which they tackle a specific problem, and this is Funny or Die, and they just summarize the episode basically, just compact it down.
There's the one that's like the Seventh Heaven episode where the girl joins a violent street gang.
Yeah, and it makes it. I mean, I'm sure the original episodes didn't seem that ridiculous, but when you consolidate it down, you really get to see the absolute insanity of these very special.
Like I'm a really big fan of Boy Meets World. Like I genuinely love Boy Meets World. I think it's funny. I think the characters are good. I think there's good performances all throughout until the college years. But
which is like half the show, isn't it?
It's like 3 of the 7 seasons. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. But up to then, things are
60% of the show.
Things are sweet.
Was okay.
No, it's really true. But they did one where in the course of 22 minutes, Sean joins a cult.
Oh yeah.
Because there's like a hot girl that's in the cult. And then he decides quickly that the cult's exactly what he needs to fulfill like his life. And then shortly after that, Jonathan Turner gets in a motorcycle accident, and then Sean finds God.
All in 22 minutes.
I can't remember. So his father is like a alcoholic trailer trash, and he gets adopted by his high school teacher or something?
Yes.
Something's very off about that whole premise.
I can explain it to you if you'd like.
Frankie has the deets.
I have the deets.
Is Mr. Beanie still alive?
He is. He showed up in an episode of Girl Meets World, and it was sad because he's freaking old. He's like, I'm here.
I was just gonna say, is there any talks about a reboot of Boy Meets World?
They
but
did
then
it.
I forgot. Yeah, Girl Meets World. Is that still on?
No, it's all done.
Was it on for like 12 episodes?
I heard something about. I was watching an interview with Ryder Strong, who plays Sean, and he was talking about how it's typical for Disney Channel shows to be short-lived, like 2 or 3 seasons only, because the kids grow up. I mean, the audience
Quickly fall into drugs.
but specifically the audience goes from like 13 to 16, and they stop watching.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's, like, so they just have to always be marketing towards like 13-year-olds.